if I could talk to the young Zion, the young Zumbi, I would say don't smoke too much fucking weed, man. Like, that's, for me, it's been a thing, man, like where, and I don't do it like, I don't do it no more. I take edibles here and there. I don't even smoke no more. But for me, it was a thing where back in the day, it's like I read a book, what's that? It is an autobiography from Miles Davis, right? And he talks about how when they were coming up, Coltrane used to do heroin. So Coltrane was the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, if Coltrane did it and was that dope, everybody else had to try it and be dope too. And in the process, a lot of fools got hooked. A lot of fools fell off. Miles didn't. But he just talked about that in his book. And it was kind of like that with me with weed, where I was looking up to all these MCs like Be Real and Snoop and all these cats who's like their whole thing was weed. You know, everybody smokes weed, you know what I'm saying? And I thought like, all right, I gotta be a real avid smoker every time I write or every time I record, I gotta be high. You know what I mean? And I even heard something De La Soul was saying about Drez back in the day where like he has to be high all the time. And De La was like, man, you know, come on, man, it's limiting your creativity. And that's what I would tell my younger self, because I feel like it just had me in a way where I wasn't moving as fast as I could. Like now I realize like when I'm not high, bro, I'm doing so much work outside of just rapping too. It's like I'm an independent artist. I don't have a massive machine pushing me and taking care of my deadlines and lining me up. So when I'm on point, I'm on point. And if I'm not on point, none of my business is on point. And it's not just marijuana, but it has an effect on me where I get comfortable. And I'm in a place where I can't really be comfortable as an independent dude providing for his family. You know what I'm saying? So as a youngster, I would have said, bruh, leave the tree to the side, focus on your art, get down. When it's time to relax, partake if you want, but don't make that. Like we used to go in the studio when I was in Atlanta back in the day, and that was the first thing we did. Get the sack, go to the studio, roll up, smoke, and then start writing. And then we in the studio for 6-7 hours, bruh, paying for it out of the budget that the label gave us. We might not even record the song that night. We might stay in the studio 3 nights in a row, high as fuck the whole time, adding probably like 12 hours to the process of recording a song that took 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So now we've been in the studio 14 hours and really was working for like 2. And that's the kind of shit that like as a youngster, man, I thought that was cool. And now as a older dude who's been doing it, I'm like, man, I wasted a lot of effort, money, and energy just trying to live something instead of just focusing on what it really is, which is creating content, creating art that's gonna last beyond this moment.